Yes, student, again I, Anjum Bharti Nirban, welcomes you to join the class of English Literature. As you all know, today we are going to start book activities in which I will complete today question answers along with word meanings. Okay, so first we'll start word meanings. Very first word meaning is bosom friend, which means a very close or intimate friend, means best friend. Okay, catch eaves. As I have told you, the word is the combination of two words, thatch and eaves. First, thatch means thatch is a roof made of bright straw or reed, and eaves means eaves are the edge of a roof. For making it better understand, I have a example of related to this word meaning. So here you can see that, and you can read the title example. The little boy finished working on thatched eaves and went to the bed. It is an example of the word thatched eaves. Means the little boy finished his work on the thatched eave and went to the bed. Next is overbrimmed. Means full. Okay. Next is clammy, means damp in an unpleasant way. Damp भी कह सकते हैं हम, sticky भी कह सकते हैं. Okay, stick in unpleasant way. Next is winnowing. Winnowing, capable of blowing away. I have an example of it also. So here you can see the process involved roasting the beans and winnowing the shells. The process is that the roasting the beans and then winnowing the shell, meaning blowing away. Okay, as you can see it. Next word meaning is furrow. Furrow means fluffing. Okay. And next is sweat, a row or line of grass or crops as it falls or lies after being moved or reaped. Next word meaning is gleaner. Gleaner means a farm worker. As you know that the poet has compared the autumn as a farm work. So that is gleaner it is. Okay. Next is bad. Bad means block. Wailful means sorrowful. Nets. Here G is silent. So we'll read it nets. Okay, pronounce it nets. A small fly with two wings that bites. It's all about insects. Okay. Next is river shallows, means willow trees. Next is bone. Bone means small stream. So here is an example related to bone. Now here there is the example. He cycled along the bone. यानी stream के side में he is cycling along the bone while coming back. And the last word meaning is garden crop, which means a small place used as a kitchen garden. So we have completed our word meanings. Now here is an activity which is based on complete these sentences, means it is according to the fill-ups. We need to fill the fill-ups from the poem. Okay, we need to complete these lines from the poem itself. So very first line is the two close bosom friends are the sun and autumn. As you all know, the poet has compared two friends, two things, which is the sun and autumn, okay, as a friend. The season is conspiring with the sun. Okay, means the autumn is conspiring, means the secret connection with the sun. Okay, summer has ended. Bees think that warm days will never end. In poem we read it about that bees, what bees think, that they think that warm days will never end, means summer days will never end. The last oozing in is that of juice for a cider press. Oozing means the concentrating or the sound. Okay, so the last oozing is that juice for the cider press. So students, you need to learn it as complete these sentences. Now we'll do question and answers. Very first question is, what is the connection between the flower and the bees? Okay, what was the connection? Flower and the bees. The bees help the flower bloom by carrying pollen. Okay, so then the connection is the bees help the flowers bloom by carrying pollen. Okay, second question is, why is the season of mist called the close bosom friend of the sun? Means जो कोहरे का धुंध का season होता है, why the speaker called it the close bosom friend of the sun? So here the season of mist is called the close blossom friend of the sun because the season of autumn helps the sun in replenishing, means completing everything nature and helping all of nature to ripen and mature. Okay, mature means to grow. How do the season of mist and the sun conspire? Means the secret what they have. Okay, what they had and how they conspire. That they together they replenish all life, ripen the fruits, help flower bloom, turn leaves golden. It's a form of coming of the age of nature. Means they both, okay, when they together they replenish all life, ripen the fruits. The autumn is time of the ripen the fruits, help flower to bloom, turn leaves golden. Okay, so that was their conspiration. Question number fourth is, in what way has the summer helped the bees? Okay, now the question is here that the what is the way when the summer helped the bees? The sun has helped the bees to make the budding flowers bloom. Bud is kind of the form of flower, okay, when it bloom. Okay, so the sun is helping here. Who is helping here? The sun. Due to sun the flower blooms. Okay, next number 5 is, in the later lines the speaker says that autumn is found sleeping. Okay, as in the second stanza we read about the poet describe autumn as a girl and she is sleeping on the half-reaped furrow. Furrow, it's a kind of filth. What has induced it to sleep? Now we need to describe here what is induced. Autumn falls asleep after a day's work. When autumn falls asleep? After completing the day's work. The feeling of the fullness and ripeness has lulled it to sleep. Means the ripening things and the completing work made him to sleep. Okay, class. So we have completed our question answer. Hope these question answers are clear to you all. Do practice at home. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Take care. Bye bye.